Why, Suleiman? Why? Why you befriend the hippo? Huh? Why? Huh? Huh? I mean, this Suleiman, something wrong with you. Why you do that, man? Do you know how much pain you caused for this? Man. And by the way, do you know who's talking in this story? His name is Asif bin Barakhia. He's a prime minister, and in whose favor Allah has said and took that some knowledge is given to him. Hey Rashid, be honest with you, aren't you the Prime Minister of Solomon? And your real name is Asif? And Allah, He gave you knowledge to the point you know the name of the fish and her ancestors? So the Prime Minister of Solomon is jealous because Solomon, he liked the hippo. He befriended the hippo. He's upset. Kharabarawa wept. What? Hold on. Some narrate that there was a city in the middle of the sea. City in the middle of the sea? Suleiman arrived with his army, is on the wind to that city. The flying carpet. Do you see the flying carpet? The city is in the middle of the sea. Suleiman did not go there by boat. No. Quran says not only here that Allah, He commanded the wind to Suleiman, so he have a flying carpet. You can read Ibn Kathir. A big, huge mate made from wood. Suleiman, he commanded the wind to go underneath of it and carry it. And it carry all his army and his animals. It have 600,000 chairs on it. The biggest jumbo 777 Boeing was created in the time of Solomon. Brother. He conquered the city and killed the king. He had a daughter, very beautiful and glorious, and her name was Khabarawa. No, hold on. Khabarawa. He made her a Muslim. Look. He made her a Muslim. And he married her. Suleiman loved her very much. Kadarabawa or Kabarawa wept for her father much. So Suleiman ordered Shaitan to make an image of her father. Khabarawa made different kind of a dress for her father image. Every morning and every evening she took along with her mind and all prostrated in front of the image. Asif, the prime minister, informed Suleiman regarding this. Suleiman broke the idol and punished that woman. Then he sat on the ground and started whipping. Suleiman had a slave girl. Her name is Amina. Whenever he went to toilet, he took off his ring. Guys, look at the story change. This is the same story. It's like 1,000 stories. Each time the names are different. and he handed over to her. One day he went and Shaitan, the leader of Shaitans of the sea. Look, this guy is a leader of Shaitan of the sea. He's the part of the Caribbean. Let us see. Rashid is saying to me, he reset his phone. Let us see if it's going to work. Let us hope. Maybe, maybe he's honest. My friend, it says rejected. I know, let us see. See, my friend, it says rejected. You rejected my call. That's meaning you see it. See, before you say it, you are not receiving a ring. But in order to hang up on me and to show that the call is rejected, that's mean you appear in your screen. Maybe this guy, he thinking maybe he can get my IP address or something. Good luck with that. You want me to call you again? So you try? Get IP or something? Let us try. One more time. After that, I'm not going to call you. I have no time for kids. All right. Take care. Here we go. I will block you now. All right. Now time to block you. That's it. You're wasting my time. So, brother, each time he went to the toilet, he take off his ring and hand it over to her. Here, ask yourself a very simple question, brother. If you, by wearing the ring, you became a king, why this slave shouldn't wear it? If the ring make you the king. Do you see, guys, how the story is stupid? If wearing the ring will make you the king, and now Suleiman is giving the ring to the woman, the slave, all what she need to do, she will wear the ring, and Suleiman will become her slave. Like, what the heck? Like, what? Genius. The one who come with the story is genius. One day, he went and Shaitan, the leader of Satans of the sea. Look, this is not the Shaitan of the land. This is a part of the Caribbean. He came with the face of Suleiman. See? I told you, cloning. Allah, he cloned Jesus. Shaitan cloned Suleiman. Who knows? He cannot trust anyone in these days because the cloning is very easy. You go to the bathroom, your husband is there. You come out, you find Shaitan, he looked like your husband. And you ask him to go with you to the bedroom. And your poor husband taking a shower. You have no idea what's happening. And then your wife, she says to you, honey, there's somebody in the shower. Shaitan, who is with her. He will say, oh, don't worry, I left the water open there. And the wife, she have no idea that this is Shaitan who look like her husband. Evil. So he came to her with the face of Solomon, and he took the ring, and then he went and he sat on the throne. All the jinn and the human and the animals obeyed him. Suleiman's face changed. When he came to Amina and asked for a ring, she did not recognize him and secluded him and pushed him away. What? He already took the ring. What are you talking about? According to Sharia, can a woman have sex with a slave? No. Actually, there's a story of the woman. She married a slave. The caliphate, he punished her and he ordered to stone her. Some story they say stone her, some story they says to whip her. Yeah. Because there's a verse in the Quran that says, it's lawful for you, your right hand possess. So the woman, she said, okay, lawful for you, your right hand possess. But this was only a privilege for men. Women, they cannot do it. You can have sex with the women who they are your right hand possess, but Muslim women, they cannot have sex with men who they are right hand possess. Anyway, as you see, I mean, if I keep reading, we will spend the whole night into tomorrow speaking about the stupidity of this crazy religion. This is what Islam is about. Afterward, Shaitan threw the ring in a river. You see, here the story is different. Here the story is a river. A different story is a sea. And it was found by Solomon in the fish. He wore it. And once again, the kingship returned to him. And brothers and sisters, Solomon become a king again. Takbir! Takbir! This is Islam. But anyway, I find it more interesting the story of Suleiman when he died standing, and he was standing after death for a year, and until the termite ate his stick and he fell down. I find it more interesting. Especially this is in the Quran. So Muslim cannot say this is a story we don't accept, we don't accept. This is Quran. How long it take the termite to eat a stick? You know, like, this is a king. He is holding a stick made of wood. So I'm assuming it is the most strong wood ever, right? This is a king. I mean, they would give him a cheap piece of wood. Do we agree? A king holding a piece of wood, a stick, staff. How long is going to take the termite to eat the stick? Ishmael, are you down to have a peaceful debate? Ishmael, aren't you the same person, Rashid, who I just called? Because you want to play games with me? I just call you, you reject the call. Let us see. I think it's the same person. They think by doing that they disturb me. We are laughing. You know, people are laughing. Here we go. The same person, he is not answering. Very nice people. See? You are not, you know, people are laughing. You know, you just give us a form of comedy when you try to do this. I mean, why you are saying you want to debate me when we call you don't want to debate? People are laughing. It's okay. My friend, the Muslim Sunni, they can say whatever they want about ISIS, Al-Qaeda, but the fact you cannot name one thing ISIS or Al-Qaeda did and Muhammad did not do. So some Muslims, they are doing taqiyya, and they, in their heart, they support ISIS and Al-Qaeda. Some Muslims don't agree with them for a very simple reason. They are not following Islam. You know, the Qaeda themselves, they call those people munafiqeen, hypocrites. Like, you know, the king of Saudi Arabia is fighting Al-Qaeda now. Why? He was supporting Al-Qaeda in the beginning. The same group, the same idea, the same belief. So how come in the time of the war with the Soviet Union you support them and now they are not good Muslims? Simply, when Osama bin Laden he established Al-Qaeda to fight Soviet Union, the Saudi Arabia government or the family there, this Al Saud, they found this is a good way to get rid of those Islamists who they can be a problem inside the country. Send them all the way to Afghanistan and let them do jihad there. And let them take donation. And let them send mujahideen. And let them take, as long as they are doing it there, we support you. But then the war in Afghanistan is over with the Soviet Union. And Osama bin Laden start asking the Saudi to do revolution against the king. Because simply they are a friend to the USA. And this is against the Quran as chapter 5 verse 51. And then the Saudis suddenly they start making tons of articles and asking all their propaganda machines to attack Al-Qaeda. And by the way, this is not only what the Muslims do, this is what the Americans do too. The American, they used to support Al-Qaeda. Actually, the American is the one who taught Al-Qaeda how to do bombs. They gave them missiles to shoot the airplane, the helicopters of the Soviet Union. They armed them. It's not a secret. There's tons of articles made by the American about Osama bin Laden, the hero. So this is how the whole hypocrite world works. That is including the American evil government, not the good government. When Osama bin Laden or his like, they are dogs biting for us, they are good. If they bite us, we kill them. And the greatest example is Trump. Trump, he was a president for 4 years. Trump, he did not shoot a bullet at Al-Qaeda in Syria. There's more than 50, at least 1,000 fighters in Syria, protected by Erdogan. How come Trump, he did not recognize the risk of Al-Qaeda no more? Because they want them to be there, because if they are demolished, Syria is under the control of the Russian for good. But having Al-Qaeda there is not going to give the Russian the full comfort to control the whole country. You see the point? So they said to themselves, why we want to finish Al-Qaeda there? Let them fight the Shia, let them fight the Assad, let them fight Russia, and not only that, we will go blind and we will let Erdogan sponsor them. This is the dirty politics, which is always run by Her Majesty USA. You know? The end of war in Afghanistan, my friend, there's nothing will end the war in Afghanistan. Those Americans are just fooling themselves. They're, you know, this is a business, my friend. You see, it is a business. The war in Afghanistan never was a war, because Osama bin Laden is gone from a long time ago, and you have no business there. If a Taliban, they make a form to threat you, you can bomb them in 2 seconds. You can actually destroy the whole country in 2 seconds. You do not need to keep an army there. Like now, you leave, so you can shoot missiles from Washington, D.C. all the way to Afghanistan without sending one soldier. So they should take the army long time ago back, but it's a business, pure business, nothing personal, right? So if you think they are there to fight for freedom, what a freedom? The government of Afghanistan right now is more evil than Taliban. If somebody preached the gospel, they arrest him. There's a guy who was going to be executed by the government which we support. This guy Karzai, big corrupt person who's sponsored by USA. In his time, a person who is from Afghanistan, he became a Christian. They put him in jail to be executed. And then the one who saved him is not the American, is not the French, it was the Australian Prime Minister. The Americans, they were watching, imagine. A person will be executed in front of their eyes just because he become a Christian, and the one who will execute him is the one we pay his salary. That is the truth, my friend. So they say to you, we are there to sponsor the freedom. What a freedom? All of them, they believe in killing Christians and Jews and Hindus. This is Afghanistan. You are just fooling yourself. You are fooling yourself and fooling your citizen. and wasting your money. They spend trillions of dollars there for nothing. Anyway, we don't want to change our topic, but please don't let me talk about the White House and whoever in the White House. All of them, they are trash, garbage, liars, hypocrites. They go blind when they want. They open their eyes when they want. They speak about a human right. They remember a human right only if you are not their puppy. If you are their puppy, oh, you can do whatever you want. When Saddam Hussein was fighting the Iranian regime for 8 years, Saddam Hussein was a hero for us. But all of us, we knew that he is a criminal, this guy. All of us, we knew. Do we have any Muslim want to say anything? Anyone? Okay, did we enjoy our time today, guys? I better go, otherwise I'm going to spend all day here. And I'm going to delete the previous videos which we made before. As you know, I don't keep my videos. I hope you guys, you did download them already. So don't forget always to download the videos as soon as we finish. Because we don't keep them. Let us see. And download. Sorry, delete. Here we go. The last 3 videos I made today, or 2 videos, are going to be deleted. Now remember one thing. Muslims always, they have one strategy. Attack to avoid to be attacked. What does that mean? I will throw a question at you, so you will not even have a time to question me. You as a Christian, you should learn a method which I use. Use their attack against them. When a Muslim, he says to you, the Bible is corrupt, don't start defending, we have manuscript, and you don't do that. Use their stupid book to get them busted. Don't waste your time. Because even when you refute them from your book, they will say, we don't accept your book anyway. But when you get them busted from their book, can they say, we don't accept our book anyway? They cannot. And this is why they fear speaking to me. I'm a person who got them busted not by reading the gospel, but by showing them their laundry. And this is what they fear. Otherwise, someone is speaking about the gospel or refuting from the gospel, it's easy to get away with a response. Because you can say to him, your book is corrupt. But when we show them from the Quran, what they can say. So I'm here to teach the Christians, not only to refute the Muslims. I'm teaching you and teaching your children how to refute the garbage of Muhammad. This is very silly, stupid cult. But if you are ignorant, that stupid, silly cult can be dangerous because of your ignorance. See why people are dying because of Corona. It's a small, tiny virus, but we do not know how to kill it. I mean, imagine little virus who cannot even see. How easy to kill it. If you put your finger in it, we will smash it. But little virus can kill you because you are ignorant. Look at your body, how big you are, and look how small the virus. This virus will penetrate your system, will multiply. Your defense system is ignorant about this virus. It's like going to war and you are blind, you are folding your eyes. This is why they don't know how to deal with it. It's a blind fight. So when we show you, when we open your eyes, that virus have no chance. Very simple, very easy. Let them throw all the arrows they have on me. I will collect them and make them a big arrow and will throw it back. And let us see if they can survive. And even though by now I'm tired and I need to go, one last chance for Muslims, if there's any one of them would like to debate me or to prove me wrong. I don't want to call it a debate because none of you is really, can be considered something to debate anyway. Somebody asking question. If you have a question, ask it in the chat, not in Pal Talk. But for this time, I will let it go. How is the Quran, miracle of God, revealed to the Prophet? Moses got commands, 10 commands from God himself. We do not say it's a miracle. No, the Muslims, they don't say it's a miracle because it's revealed from God only, because supposedly nobody can make Quran like it. That's what they are claiming. But this argument is very funny because you will see in the Quran, Shaitan is speaking in the Quran. So, is that the word of Shaitan or Allah talking? Shaitan, he said to Allah. Allah said to Shaitan. So how nobody can make Quran and Shaitan is speaking in the Quran? Very silly argument. Same time, the Quran is full of errors, horrible errors, historic, scientific, language errors, you name it. And I agree. Nobody can make Quran like the Quran. Because if you make a Quran like the Quran, they will say you are copying the Quran. Additional to that, if you make a Quran like the Quran, officially you are stupid. You know what I mean? When the Quran... I will show you an example, even though we have to go. Nobody can make Quran, right? Okay. Let us read and laugh together. Don't text me in Pal Talk, I will block you. I just told you, if you have a question, ask me. I told you, this is one-time deal. Christians, don't text me in Pal Talk. By doing that, you annoy me. I look at Pal Talk expecting Muslims to text me, not you. So if I say Christians can text me, I will do the same as what happened in this is why I switched from Skype. I open Skype, I find 10,000 texts. Do you think really I can read them? We have a chat in YouTube. Why you are texting me there? Just to give you an example about how to refute this stupid religion. Remember when the angel said to Mary, this is the remember, not exist in the Quran, it's between two brackets. Okay, who is the one who's talking? The angels. Okay. Who was taken here? Mary. Who's talking here? The angels. Who's talking here? The angels. You said nobody can make Quran. Or Mary making Quran. Look, he texts me again saying, sorry, CP. What's wrong with you, man? What's wrong with those people? I just, you know, you remind me of the Abdul, who their prophet says to them, don't write the hadith. And then they wrote, the prophet said, don't write the hadith. I just told you, don't text me in Pal Talk. And then you keep texting me, sorry, CP. It's my bad, CP. What's wrong with you? Show respect. Can't you tell me here in the chat, sorry, CP? Do you have to text me there again? So when they say nobody can make Quran, and then we find that the Quran, Shaitan is speaking in the Quran. When Shaitan, okay, when Mary, she said this. How Mary, she can make Quran? Because remember, nobody can make a sentence to the Quran. So either she said that or she did not say that. If she said that, that's mean Mary, she made Quran. Do you understand me, people? If the Muslim, they say that the Quran is only Allah talking, that's mean this conversation never happened, it's a lie. Do you understand what I'm saying? Either this conversation is true conversation and Mary, she said what she said, and that means she is making Quran, or this conversation never happened and the one is talking is only Allah, that means Allah is making a statement, have nothing to do with Mary, and it's a fabrication. Because when I say that she said, and you say Allah is saying, not Mary, that means Mary, she did not say that. And if you agree that she said, which means this is the word of Mary, and Allah being honest about what she said, well, Mary, she just made Quran. Are we getting the point? So use their logic to prove their stupidity. Don't use your own logic. No, YouTube did not take my video. I took it down. You want to watch it? You can go and search for the same video, same title, and you will find people who download it. Look at this guy. Good work, CP. Block. Christian, they are telling me good work, CP. Thank you. I mean, if you don't tell me, I would not know if I'm doing good work or not. I mean, look at this. I don't know what's wrong with people. Should I stop going in Pal Talk? Are you Muslims trying to stop me? I don't think those are Christians, maybe. These are Muslims. They're trying to be annoying, maybe. Thank you, CP. He cannot say to me, thank you, CP, in YouTube. He have to go to Pal Talk. Thank you, CP. I appreciate your broken tooth. Thank you, CP. Can't you say to me, thank you, CP, here in YouTube? Do you have to go in Pal Talk and text me privately? Thank you, CP. Good work, CP. CP, God bless you. And really, I appreciate you. What a bunch of kids. I don't know what's wrong with people. We say, don't text me in Pal Talk unless you're a Muslim. Thank you, CP. I'm afraid now he will text me back saying, hey, CP, are you saying we should not text you in Pal Talk? Oh, boy. Anyway, so we better stop here. Some people, they act weird. They don't know what's wrong. I forgive you, even though you are being annoying. Some of you don't mean bad. And forgive me if I make my comment, but I'm trying just to tell you, please, you know, I keep this program open for Muslims, not for you. The chat is open for all of you. Everybody is welcome. Here we go. I'm reading the chat. My eyes are hurt, by the way. How many hours I'm reading the chat? The chat is reflecting. You see, I am the one who concentrate, trying to follow every single chat of yours. And that is not enough. You want me to watch Pal Talk too. Lord have mercy. Do we have any Muslim before we go for today? Mayday, Mayday. Last call. Quality of life. Will we have no topic to talk about quality of life? What will we talk about? I mean, we talk about many things there. And you don't know. And you know that the quality of life, when we go there and we speak about things which is kind of personal, people get upset. I don't agree with you. I don't, you know, go, leave me alone. I'm not your shrink. It's very hard to speak about things which is touching personal life of people, because everyone, he imagine his life in the way he want. And when you try to give him an advice, sometimes your advice might be wrong, because you don't know the person, you don't know the nature of his life, you don't know the circumstances of his life, and you try to adopt an advice based on your experience, so it can be wrong sometimes. However, even if it is good, people are very sensitive. And I am a person who don't sugarcoat my words. I cannot. I try sometimes to be like, let us say, nicer. It doesn't work with me. I say things as it is. So, if you want to listen to me, sometimes I make fun of your text, but I don't mean to insult you. But I am a natural person. I say things as it is. So if you sit with me in conversation, I will say the same to you, even if you are my closer friend. With no hesitation. Nothing will change on me. This is how I am. You might like me for it, you might hate me for it, but this is how I am. So when you share people, you know, like advices, or, you know, like the other day, you know, the guy, you remember the guy who called me and he spoke about vegetation? He don't like to harm animals, so he eat vegetarian food. I said, this is silly. Somebody sent me a long email, drama. Christian Prince, I'm really disappointed. I am a silly person now because I eat vegetation. My friend, I said, this is silly philosophy. Eat vegetation, have, you know, eat grass all day long. Who's stopping you? They get hurt, my friend. It doesn't matter what you say. I said to the guy, this is silly philosophy. Because when you claim that you are vegetarian, you are lying to yourself. You are not vegetarian. For trees and grass, they eat meat. If you bury a fish or a human being in the ground, who is the one who's going to eat him? Bacteria and trees. The roots of the trees will suck the person after he was composed. And actually that will make the tree go crazy. Fertilizer. So you said to yourself, I'm going to eat the tree only, I'm vegetarian. But the tree itself is not vegetarian. Do you understand me? So you convince yourself that you are vegetarian when the tree itself is not vegetarian. I know maybe you never thought about it this way, but this is how I think. I'm a thinker. You are a follower. People, they told you if you eat vegetation, you are vegetarian. You are not. They lie to you. Because even veggie, they eat meat. And this is the truth. And this is why when I go and sit with people, they get shocked when I talk, because I don't think the same as the rest. I don't. My friend, we have a cycle of life. Today you eat meat and grass. Tomorrow the grass will eat you. This is the truth. And they don't want to listen. Hey, digital, how are you? My friend, I'm silly, but you are smart. Do you want to show us some if you're intelligent? Digital? As long as you are smart, maybe you can share with us some if you're intelligent, if you wish. Who is Imam Mahdi in Islam? Supposedly he is coming from the lineage of Muhammad, and he was born of a woman from her thigh. But all of those is very fiction stories. No problem, digital. But the stupid digital is that somebody listening to someone say stupid things and he said listen to him. That make you really stupid. I mean, imagine that somebody is saying stupid things and you open your computer and you look for his page in YouTube and you sit like a puppy listening to him, and then you believe he is stupid, but he is still here. In the same time, you don't dare to call him and to show him how stupid he is, but you call him stupid. It's very easy. Obviously, you are a genius. I find it embarrassing that somebody says to somebody, you are stupid, yet he is listening to him. Very weird. I think your wife, she put you in the kitchen and she forbid you from coming back to the bedroom. And you said to yourself, what I will do now? I better go and listen to Christian Prince. Silly. What do you think about Joseph Paul? I don't know who is Joseph Paul, my friend. Who is Joseph Paul? Should I know him? I don't know who is the guy. Is that the guy who they were going to deport him from South Korea? I heard the news that they, thank God, look like the prayer of people and the work of prayer work. They will not deport him no more, and he will stay and he will live in South Korea. I'm happy for him. All right. Can I debate you in this vegetation? Sure, you can. You want to text me in Paltalk? Text me. You want to debate me about vegetation? Get out of here, donkey. Guys, you want to debate me about what? Vegetation. Even this one needs a debate. Can I debate you about eating cucumber? Go, you are a goat. Good for you. Good for you. Can I debate you about vegetation? And why even I want to waste my time about vegetation? I just told you my opinion. You want to believe in it? Believe in it. You don't believe in it? Go eat grass, go run as a goat. All of you are liars. Don't you drink milk? You don't eat eggs? You don't use any, because simply, if a person, he eat only vegetation, he will be unhealthy, because vegetation will not provide you with everything your body needs. And let me make it simple for you. If you live eating meat only, you will not be healthy. If you live eating vegetation only, you will not be healthy. This is why animals don't live long as a human, because both of them, they have something missing in the chain of food. So a donkey, he cannot live more than 12, 13, 14 years. Same as a dog. The donkey eat grass always. The dog, he eat meat always. Human, he eat both. So he live for a long time. However, This is not my topic, and I don't care if you eat vegetation or not. You are a certified idiot. What our chat here have to do with it? I'm just giving an example about how people get insulted for stating your opinion. People, they cannot handle opinion. Like now, you said to me, I'm wrong. Okay, no problem. I mean, what a big deal. Let us say I'm wrong. So, this is not about wrong about God. This is about food you want to eat. Eat whatever you want. For me, I believe it is silly claiming that you eat vegetation. In fact, you don't. Because all vegetables eat meat. All, with no exception. Go right now to YouTube and see what burying a fish under your tomato will do, or under your plant. Just bury a fish. The plant will go crazy. Why? Because the vegetation is not vegetation. They eat meat. Your flower, your tomato, your cucumber, your tree, they love meat. They love it, yummy. So when you eat tomato, you are eating something ate meat already. And you do not need to be a genius to agree that this is true. All what you did, you broke the chain of food. And instead of eating the meat directly, you ate someone or something ate the meat before you. Guys, do you understand what I'm saying? It's like somebody, he ate it for you and then he spit it to you. He is the one who ate it, and you ate the spit, and you claim you did not eat the meat. In fact, you are doing, let us say, a deception. Claiming that you are a person who don't eat meat, but the fact you do. And when the guy, he says, I don't like to eat meat because I don't want to harm animals. Well, all your life you are harming animals. I don't want to harm creatures. Okay, do you kill bacteria in your body? Every single second, bacteria are dying in your body. Your immune system are killing them. You have a war happening inside you. So stop killing bacteria too. And don't kill cockroaches. And if a fly go inside your nose, give it a kiss. You know, this philosophy of vegetarian is, you know, I believe it's kind of somebody is playing with your mind. Somebody is trying, like, empty people, you know, like a vacuum, like the yoga, you know. There's somebody who have an emptiness in his life. And he think he can be a better person by doing something silly. I don't eat a chicken. And supposedly now I'm a good guy. Why? I did not kill a chicken. Do you eat bread? Yeah. But don't you know that the bread is made from seeds, which is alive? And you are killing life? Do you eat cucumber? Yeah. Do you know that the cucumber, even if it's not alive when you took it, let us say it fell down by itself, it's full of seed inside, and those seeds are alive? It's kind of hypocrisy and silly, silly, like self-deception. You make yourself believe. Like there's an Indian guy, he posted something in the previous video. He says, if you believe that being a pig is good, pig is good. And he's right. So many of them, they act like, and I'm talking about people, whatever people are, they act like pig, but believe acting like a pig is good, so he's good. And anyway, you don't have to agree with me. I'm just telling you what I believe. All right? But if you are a vegetarian, I'm telling you, you are fooling yourself. You are not vegetarian. Go and eat normally. Go drink milk, eat yogurt. Yogurt is the most important thing to have. Actually, for me, it's one of my daily food to eat yogurt every day. I never have a problem with bones. I have very strong structures. I can carry a fridge by myself. So imagine I say, okay, I'm not going to drink milk. I'm not going to eat yogurt. I'm not going to eat this sort. What you will eat? Always something will be missing. And yes, I advise people to eat yogurt. I make my own yogurt. I don't buy it. It's wonderful yogurt. If you can have yogurt every day, it's very healthy. It's good for your bones. It's good for your teeth. It's good for your skin. It's good for your health. It's good for your heart. And not only that, eating yogurt will fight bacteria, because the yogurt itself is a good bacteria. See, when you eat yogurt, you are eating bacteria, literally. But this is a good bacteria. So when we say we want to be vegetarian, we are fighting our body. Our body is designed in a certain way. Is pork and alcohol is allowed in Christianity? Pork is not allowed in the Old Testament. However, it's allowed in Islam, Omar. Both alcohol and pork. Your prophet, Aka Allah, he said in the Quran, if you are hungry, you can eat pork. And this is in chapter 5, verse number 3. The translation here is saying, but for him who is forced into severe hunger, there is no problem if he eat pork. So yes, you can eat pork, and you give yourself an excuse. What is that? Is hunger. And here you see the hypocrisy of the Islam, because either pork is bad and should not be eaten at all, no matter what, or pork is useful and we can eat it. In the Old Testament, pork is forbidden for a very simple reason. For those animals, they grow in the field and they eat even dead bodies. Today, that excuse does not exist, because if you grow them in the farm and you are the one who feed them, they are the same as your sheep. But if you go after a pig, let us say you go for a hunt, and then you kill a pig. You don't know what this pig ate, and especially in the old days where dead men, they're thrown in the field, war and etc. So pigs, they come and eat them. This is why it was forbidden. But in your religion, you eat a pig who ate a human. If you are hungry, it's in front of you. Same time, your God, he praises alcohol and says that it is a sign and a miracle from Allah. And Muslims always, they try to make themselves like we are better than you. We don't drink alcohol. The fact all your religion is based on alcohol, to the point in heaven of Allah there's rivers of alcohol. So if you claim to be a good person for not drinking alcohol on earth, what kind of God he made you drink non-stop in heaven if drinking is bad? And this is your God, Allah, speaking highly of alcohol, claiming that it is good provision. And it is a sign from Allah. It's a miracle. Here you see the hypocrisy of the cult of the Mohammedan. They speak to you from above when the fact above is down. Their prophet was a drunk. Even the Muslims, they used to drink behind their prophet, and they are totally in the stage of collapse. To the point the Arab, they were making fun of them. And this is the only point where Muhammad, he says, don't go too close to the prayer when you are drunk. Have you ever heard of such a religion? So all this time Muhammad is okay with drinking, and Allah is okay with drinking, until they start making fun of him and his followers, praying before Allah behind their prophet, and they are totally drunk. If you don't believe me, this is the verse in front of you. Go and read the interpretation for it. Chapter 4, verse number 43. So when a Muslim asks those questions, Christian Prince, why you Christian drink alcohol? My friend, Jesus says, little of it bless your heart. We just mentioned now that food chain is important. Everything can be benefit for mankind is good. If you use it wrongly, you destroy yourself. Do you understand me? This is a proof of our point. Little of it, bless your heart. And even scientists prove, and doctors, that those who have a problem with their heart, they better take every day, as if it is a medicine. Alcohol, it's a medicine. And alcohol was a great way to fight infection for tens of centuries. So if you are saying alcohol is bad, then Allah is stupid, because alcohol is not bad. It is what you do with it. Do we agree, people? It's like saying a knife is bad, but knife can be very useful. Imagine we don't have a knife. How we will eat? But knife can kill people too. The same useful tool. So everything around us is made to be used for the right way. So if a human being, he uses it for the wrong way, that is not the fault of God. God do not need to tell me, I forbid poison, so I will not eat poison. I should know better. But you can play silly and says to me, why your God? He says, even if you drink, the Bible says, even that nobody can harm you, and even if you drink poison. But this was not about drinking poison, even if some they say it is. Poison is the poison of this earth. Ideas, belief, false religion like Islam. This is poison. Because Jesus said, don't fear those who kill the flesh, but the one who destroy the spirit. I remember, we Christians believe that Jesus, our Lord himself, was crucified and killed. So how nobody can harm us? And we as a Christian believe, and we will understand, that every single one of the disciples of Jesus was slaughtered, killed. So how come we are not going to be hurt? So we have a clear understanding of our Bible, but you don't have. What is your answer if somebody asks who is the God of the Christian? Jesus. Very simple. And the reason I say Jesus right away, because if I explain to him about something he's unseen, he might say, prove it to me, maybe it exists, maybe. Can he say Jesus not exist? Jesus. Who is the God of the Christians? Why we are called the Christians? Because we believe in Jesus, Christ. So why that is even a question? What is the God of the Christian? I mean, this is really hard. What the Christians' God must be Hindu. They are Christians. They are called the Christians. So obviously their God is a Christ. Sometimes I find the questions are very, I don't know, strange. Like, do I need even to answer? Asking such a question, who is the God of the Christian, is silly. Their name is telling you the name of their God. Any other question? And about drinking alcohol or drinking this and eating that, Look at what Jesus said and you will see amazing wisdom. Jesus says, it is what comes from your mouth, not what go in make you dirty. I mean to that. If you eat pork, or even if you eat poo-poo, eat poo-poo, but you are a good person to everybody. You are a good person. If you are a person, you eat cockroaches, and there's a person who don't eat they don't eat pork, he don't drink wine, but he's a child molester like Muhammad. Which one is better? For the hypocrite is the one who don't eat pork. For the people of truth is the one who harm nobody. So the hypocrite, and this is Islam, they dress certain clothes to make us believe that they are believers and religious, and that will make us accept that they are good. But the Lord, he says, from their fruits you shall know them. And the Lord, he says, don't be like the hypocrite who pray in the corners, as if he's speaking about Muhammad and the gang of Muhammad, his companions. And until now, sadly, Muslims, they practice the hypocrisy of Muhammad. They go in the corner, in the street, and they pray so everybody will see them, while Jesus forbid us from doing that. Somebody saying, so the Old Testament abrogated the New Testament abrogated. No, we don't have something called abrogation. That is stupid of you. Because when we say, Jesus says, it is not what go in your mouth will make you dirty, it's what comes from your mouth. Jesus is correcting their understanding for the Old Testament. The Old Testament speaking about the benefit of the man. So Jesus said, Sabbath was made for the man, not the man was made for Sabbath. The Jews made it the opposite. God, he forbid them from working in Sabbath. So they made it what? They made the man a slave of the Sabbath, when the fact God, he forbid them from working in Sabbath, because they are greedy. They want to work 7 days a week. They want to make money 7 days a week. And they want to make even their servant work with them 7 days a week. So when Sabbath come, servant, he go and rest. You cannot force him to work. It was number one for the benefit of those who work for those rich ones. Because not only the owner cannot work, everybody in the house cannot work. So Jesus did not abrogate. Jesus explained to them their ignorance. That God don't need your Sabbath. Do you think God, he care if really work in Saturday or not? I mean, is that will harm him? Sabbath is made for the man. The same as forbidding pork. It was for a health reason. It was for the man benefit, not the opposite. Otherwise, God himself, he created the pig. Isn't it you Muslim, you say that the Quran says Allah told Adam, go and eat whatever you in the garden? Whatever there, everything was halal. Isn't it your God, he says this about Israel? Just to show you the ignorance of Islam. You know, Muslims, I never saw, by the way, a Muslim, he knew what he's talking about. All the food is halal to Israel, including pork, and the Quran says that. Do you see it? Do you see it, Muslims? All food was lawful to the children of Israel, except what Israel made unlawful for himself. But this is Israel, he made unlawful to himself, not God. My friend, don't go there. You do not know your stupid cult. And as we said, use their stupid book to get them busted. He changed the topic. Look, look, look. Look how fast he switched. Do you see how fast they switch? The needle was so big, and now it is time to switch the topic. Which Bible is more good to read? Look at this genius. Which Bible is more good? My friend, you see, you Muslims, you help me to spank your God. We don't believe there is a Bible more good to read from the other. But I can show you a verse in the Quran, Allah saying He will make Quran better than the Quran. This is a new stupid religion. For us, we don't have a Bible better than other Bible. For you, you do. You have many reading for the Quran. Which reading is better? And Allah, He said, read this. Read and laugh. Chapter 2, verse 106. Whatever verse we do abrogate or cause to be forgotten, we bring one or similar, one better or similar. This is a new religion. Allah will make Quran better than the Quran. Abdul, we are not stupid. This is the stupid God you have. Our Bible, all of them, they are good. We don't have Bible better than the other Bible. Your God saying He will make Quran better than the Quran. And this is additional proof that Islam is a man-made and it's stupid, because how in the world you claim to be a prophet of God and you claim that your God told you He will make Quran better than the Quran? This is a statement of a certified donkey. And notice, my friend, I'm tired, so I'm not thinking fast right now. I've been here for many, many hours all day long. But you are not. You and your religion and all your believers, you cannot match me for a second. Even if I am asleep. Whatever you say, I will get you busted in the speed of light. Your God is fake, and He made your processor so slow. My God is real, and He used me to spank you, to teach you how to behave, to speak with respect about Jesus. You are following the devil, Muhammad, the one who taught you to go and tell women, can I suck your tit? So stop being a tit boy. Grow up and be a man. Stop believing in a God, a stupid God who says, I will bring you Quran better than the Quran. Ask yourself, where was Allah when He made the first Quran? And how Allah will make Quran better than His Quran? Did He take a new study? Now His Arabic is better? How silly, how stupid. And why God will make you forget His word in order to give you something better or similar? What is that, man? It is not only you in drugs, your God in drugs. The one who said this, he cannot be aware of what he is saying. This is a drugs. This is a God who took a lot of hashish. And this is why they don't dare to call me. They knew what would happen. Anyway, guys, enough for today. We as a Christians, we believe that we are sinners, and we don't believe we are better than other people. We believe that God did not give us permission for sin as Muhammad he did. Whoever say Shahada, whoever say Allah name 100 times, his sin is forgiven. We don't believe in such a stupid things. God cannot be bribed by donation. God cannot be fooled by saying his name too much time or too many times. That in the stupid cult of Islam. In Christianity, true believers count. This is why Jesus said, not everyone says to me, God, God, will enter the kingdom of my Father, but the one who do his will. So you say God, God, you don't say God, God, you say I'm fasting, you don't do fasting, that will not count. You cannot fool God. Giving donation to Christian prince does not make you a good Christian. I'm not Muhammad, who said if you pay me money, you go to heaven. That is an obvious scam. And you cannot bribe God by your money. Otherwise, only rich will go to heaven. And your prophet, the thief, he stole Jesus' statement about the rich, how hard it is to go inside the eye of a needle. And Muhammad, he stole it and he said exactly the same. For he's a thief. I don't care if you call me princess or not. You did call me princess, I give you the answer, you remember? No problem. But it's good to recognize that you are wrong, and you should not say that. Try to avoid taking it personal. I don't know you, low man. You don't know me, my friend. I'm here to share the truth with you. I know the truth hurt. I know it's not easy. You are a Muslim who grew up all your life bowing down to the Kaaba, but yet you live in Indonesia. And by the way, the Muslim in Indonesia, they were praying to the wrong direction of the Kaaba for the last 1,000 years. Just a few years ago, they found the right direction. That is hilarious. And what direction, by the way? I mean, is the earth flat? How somebody living in Indonesia, in the other side of the earth, he prayed to the Kaaba direction. That is fiction. That another fiction, you added to the fiction of Islam. Finding the direction of the Kaaba. How that can be possible? I live in America. In order to face the Kaaba, maybe I should put my head in the toilet seat and make my legs up. Maybe I can face the Kaaba. Because the Kaaba is in the other side of the earth. So when you come and you question what we do, why you don't spend some time and question yourself first? What about we question the dignity of Muhammad, who said woman she can give her boobs to a stranger to suckle her? What about we question a rapist, a criminal, a thief, who made a crime as a blessing from his God, as a privilege? And I'm not joking, by the way. You can search for it. For me, I just found it in the news, you know. I can search for it. Hold on. I found it in the news the same as you do, you know. I'm not. This is the station of the devil, CNN. But you can find the news from anyone you want. You know, actually, this came from, I think, first time they heard about it. They are copying an Indonesian news agencies. Indonesia Muslim praying to the wrong direction. 2010. For more than 1,000 years, Indonesia praying to in the direction of Libya. As if I remember what they said in that article at that time. A 1,000 years and Allah did not warn you until the American they made a GPS and they bring it to you. 1,000 years you are praying to Somalia or Libya. It's not like a year, a 2-year, a 50-year. What is this? I mean, really, I feel sorry for the Muslims in Indonesia, honestly. This is religion, really. And this God, he made you go, you know, lose all these years. You do not know what you are praying to. When Muhammad, he says, pray in the direction of the Kaaba, don't you know that if you go 70 miles away, you will lose your direction? How will you find the Kaaba direction? How you know you can find the Kaaba direction anyway? Crazy. And you know, those Indonesian people are good people. Muslims or Christian, doesn't matter really. But Islam, you know, is a crazy religion, will make anyone be different. If you take Islam from Indonesia, trust me, Indonesia will turn into to a happy heaven. This is very beautiful country, and the people there are beautiful too, regardless of what religion they go to. Islam come, that's it. Terrorism, killing, people hate each other. Like, what happened? What's wrong? Islam entered the house. The devil enter, peace leave, love disappear, and suddenly their fellow citizen, their own people, and actually those people are your people, those are your family. So what if they are Buddha? If they are Buddha, now we have to kill them because they are Buddha? Or they have different religion, or they are Christian? Islam, my friend, is a self-destruction cult. You bring Islam to any place, that place will be demolished. If you don't believe me, look at Islamic countries, one by one. Muslims, when they want to have vacation, they don't go to an Islamic country. And you tell me why. Yeah, I heard about him, and I heard that now he granted refuge in South Korea, and which is very, very good news. Guys, I'm really getting tired. My back hurting from sitting for long. I did 3 broadcasts today, and each one of them, I think, 2 hours something, or 3 hours. And now it's what? How many hours? Now I'm here for 4 hours. So total today I did what? 12 hours? Oh, man. That's not good. Aren't you bored of me? Guys, shouldn't you fire me? I mean, come on. Okay, I'm going to ask Allah to make you look for YouTube of a Christian prince 1,000 years from now to the wrong direction. Okay? Allah, can you make those people not to find my YouTube for the coming 1,000 years and go in the wrong direction? And they face the wrong Kaaba? Allah is all-knowing and He is all-powerful, and He can do it. Alhamdulillah. Alright, so I don't think tomorrow I will come early. As you see, it's already, you know, we passed almost 2 hours after the middle of the night here, and I've been here for many hours. Now, I'm saying I'm not coming tomorrow. I'm not sure how truthful that will be. And you know, the problem is, when I see somebody saying something stupid, I boil, you know. I say, like, I just left, man. I just, come on, like, don't go live. And then I fight myself to go or not to go. You know, like Allah, He says, I'm going to make Quran better than this Quran. So I may say to myself, okay, I answered this question. I'm going to answer it again. And now I'm going to answer it better than the previous Quran. Okay? I will make a video similar like this video or even better. I learn from Allah. Alhamdulillah. Aman Rabbi Aman. And by the way, Indonesians, if you are listening and if you are a Muslim Indonesian, can you please do me a favor? Ask your scholars, your sheikh, those guys who get $5,000 to make a speech. I mean, $5,000 to make a speech. I am here for the last 4 hours. I did not get $5. Can you ask them to call me, to debate me, to get me busted? I mean, do something. Muslims in Indonesia publish everywhere, says, who is going, brother, there's a lot of Indonesian leaving Islam because of this guy. Brother, who is going to get him busted, brother? Yeah, I'm going to cover my computer with burqa, because according to Islam, women are tempting you because of burqa. I mean, look at the genius. So should we cover Muslims with burqa, Muslim men? Because women, they get tempted too. And we showed you that women, according to Muslim, a woman, she killed a king by her shoe. So she can kidnap you or rape you if you are not wearing a burqa. I mean, it's genius religion, man. Why the woman, she get raped? Because she is not wearing decent clothes, brother. The Indonesian before Islam, they used to rape each other non-stop. No. They were living like everybody. There's decent people everywhere. What burqa have to do with decency? Actually, in the Old Testament, women who wear a veil, they are the prostitute. Because they don't want people to know and see their faces. My friend, Lanun, there is nothing is called public debate. For now, we are in public. Aren't we right now in public? How public we can be more than this? It costs nobody. It doesn't cost you. It doesn't cost me. Everybody's staying home and perfect for the sake of Corona. And don't worry about my safety. I'm not really, you see, if I'm really worried about my safety, I will not be saying one word. I will not be writing books. I'm the last one who is worried about his safety. But I'm not willing to go anywhere to debate anyone, because that can be done here. I am in the internet, and they can debate me in the internet, because people are interested in your question, my answers, my questions, your answers, not your present. I'm not God, you are not, and nobody need to worship you, neither to worship me. So if you accept to believe in God without seeing Him, why you don't accept to debate me without seeing me? People are thirsty for answers, not for a fashion show. Those who say we will debate you if you do it face to face, they are running away. It's an excuse. Always the one who put conditions, he is running. No conditions. Call me and you are welcome. Anyway, guys, man, it hurt. I better go. Already we passed the 4 hours, 3 hours and 52 minutes. mean, 53 minutes. Okay, guys. Thank you very much for being here. And I pray to the Lord that your children's, your family will stay healthy, strong. I pray that all of you will be good to your house. You will be decent. I pray that all of us will serve the Lord. We love the Muslims. I pray that hate will never enter our heart. I pray that we will never be violent people. I pray that people, they will open their heart to the truth. And if somebody is bad, learn how to forgive, for this is better for your health. You are not doing him a favor, trust me. You are doing a favor to yourself. Forgiveness is a medicine. This is why our Lord, when we ask him how to pray, he told us, he says, forgive us the same as we forgive them. If you want to earn forgiveness of the Lord, learn how to forgive others. Otherwise, you don't deserve forgiveness. And I say to the Muslims, learn how to love and learn how to forgive, not by listening to Muhammad, by listening to Christ. Christ in the cross, he said, forgive them, Father, they do not know what they are doing. For God, he loved the world. He sent his only begotten Son. For he loved you, Muslims. He loved you, Indonesian. He loved you, all of you, not only the Christians. But if you choose not to love him, that is your fault. The Lord, he says, come to me, and I will comfort you. Knock at my door, and I will open for you. Muhammad will not comfort you, he is dead. We are talking about the living Messiah. His name is amazing. He is born as a miracle, and he is a miracle. His death was a miracle, his life is a miracle, and now he is a miracle. For God is a miracle. All prophets, they did miracles, except Muhammad, for he's a false prophet. But there's no prophet himself was the miracle. Jesus is the miracle. For God is a miracle. And that's why none can explain God. Because we call something or someone a miracle because it is impossible to explain what happened. And that is the Messiah. Who can explain that somebody can make somebody see by saying to him, see, or walk and he walk, or resurrecting people from death, or walking in water, or controlling the nature? Who can explain that somebody is born yet he have no father? And this is in your book. He is the miracle. Not only he did miracles, that is my Lord. So the question, who's yours? Who's yours? Thank you all. God bless you. And until we see you soon again, Christ is Lord, Islam is false. And this is your brother Christian Prince saying good night. Take care.